Welcome back.
Tennis is considered a country club sport, and most kids don't really get to play the game until they're maybe in junior high school.
So in tonight's Education Matters, Juanita Stevenson shows us how a tennis pro is bringing the sport to inner city kids.
Well, Fresno native Sloan Stevens is one of the top professional tennis players in the world. She started a foundation that is now making it possible for kids who have never picked up a tennis racket to play the game.
Keep your eye on it. Let's go.
At Edison Bethune Charter Academy, kids are literally lining up to learn the game of tennis.
And you're going to try to catch the next person that's hitting a forehand.
It's a game that most kids aren't exposed to until they reach middle school.
It's exciting because people don't get to do it in other schools. And it's like, it's an opportunity for us.
Here at an elementary school located in one of Fresno's most disadvantaged neighborhoods, students like Desiree Cooper, who had never played tennis before, are now thinking about how far they could go with this game. They remember when they began to believe they could.
When Sloan Stevens came.
Let's give a huge Wildcat welcome for tennis pro Sloan Stevens and professional basketball player Quincy Pondexter.
They all remember the day professional tennis player Sloan Stevens visited their school. She also brought along NBA star Quincy Pondexter. The two were welcomed like rock stars.
We just want to be here to spend time with you guys because we remember what it was like just being like you guys a few years ago.
For Stevens, it was an opportunity to introduce the students to a game she says has given her so much.
I think it's important because I grew up here. I'm from Fresno, and obviously coming from such a small town, playing in the sport that I do, traveling around the world, it's important to let kids know that anything's possible and you can get to where I am.
Stevens has played against some of the best in her sport, including Serena Williams. She is currently ranked 42 in the world and is serious about giving kids in disadvantaged neighborhoods the opportunity to learn the game.
For me, it's important to give back and make sure the kids are able to play and make sure that they have a place to play and make sure it's a safe environment and it's always really fun.
She established the Sloan Stevens Foundation and partnered with the Fresno County Office of Education to start an after-school tennis program at Edison Bethune. Foundation Director Ronald Smith says the students are learning more than just a game.
We can also help them to understand and appreciate how playing tennis and staying physically fit are two things that go hand in hand.
With the help of a grant, they were able to bring in a coach, purchase nets, rackets, and tennis balls.
You know, I'm very grateful that they come and sponsor us and, you know, just get to know us.
You can bet these kids will never forget the day Sloan Stevens came to their school.
It made me feel special because one day I might be here.
Well, right now, the after-school tennis program is at Edison Bethune, but the goal is to expand the program to additional schools later this year.
How exciting.
For them, it was great.
Oh, you can see the kids, you know, the excitement in the kids, but I think how admirable for these two athletes to come and give to the community.
You know, and one thing that I found out, both of them, because they grew up together, they're here a lot. They just don't let people know about it. They're doing a lot in the community.
That's wonderful.
That's good stuff. Thanks so much, Juanita. Appreciate it.